Time now for the second of 6 on this Super Wildcard weekend. And off we go on this Saturday night. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Here's second and 9. Here's Brown. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early third down coming up.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a third and long. We'll see if they try something else.
Third down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Nice throw by the rookie from Arkansas, and that's a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. In motion, it's Jefferson. Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Okay, ready?
They bring the tight end in motion. They'll run here with Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A carry here for Brown. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now Brown. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wildcard Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Young. Has taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. He started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Let's go.
the ground, it's Lewis. This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On second down, Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. That is intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this ball's intercepted by J.C. Horn. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A big play for the Panthers. 36 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Give inside, it's Brooks. Not much there, maybe a yard. So after one, here on Super Wildcard Weekend, it's the Vikings with the edge. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Young. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. On the ground, it's Brown. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Second down and 3. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
In motion, it's Jefferson. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. That's fielded at the 7. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Young. He's going to get it to Okonkwo.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the first down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
They'll go play action with Young. Going up top. That is caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Vikings. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He'll start at the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run with Lewis. Up the sideline, past midfield. Inside the 30. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Check go.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw, Young. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Right there, hurt.
They'll try to run this one in.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Now Young. That one taken in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Carolina.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, and the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
Panthers 21, Vikings 14.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. They face 2nd down and 7.
Hey, smash Rocco!
They put Wilson in motion. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, Young. Open man downfield is Weekend. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go, Chap! Go, Chap!
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
A run on 1st and goal. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. A run with Brooks. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. Can they cash it in on 3rd and goal? Throwing is Young. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Panthers going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll go with the reverse. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And typically, Mike, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung it.
Here's Brown. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A run with Spears. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw. He's got his man, Jefferson. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
And the Vikings' 1st down.
A carry here for Brown. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. There's Jefferson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack the guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Spears. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run here with Brown. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Now it is first and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Now faking the give. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here's second and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. Third and goal coming up. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Let's go. Set go.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Xavier Leggett, touchdown, Panthers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll look to throw again. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Now Brown. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. they'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. This is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And the Panthers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's Lewis. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Young gonna give it to Brooks. And that one gonna be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
It's the score, Panthers 31, Vikings 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Check, foul catch. Set, ready.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third and 5.
Go, Reed. Go. Shut up. 70 Timberwolf. Hut.
Now a give, but here comes the reverse. A gain there of 15. It's a Carolina 1st down.
I like the element of surprise here, Mike. It seemed like everyone was so keyed elsewhere on the play that nobody even gave a thought to him potentially getting the run. Didn't take him long to see he was going to be able to clearly pick up that 1st down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Check, go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. Street. Ready.
Another try with Brooks. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Hey, smash Bronco.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.